This is the reply of the Zaporozhian Cossacks. It's a painting by a Ukrainian-born artist Ilya Yefimovich Repin, and it was finished in 1891. It depicts them writing a letter, or well, a reply, to the Ottoman Sultan Mehmed IV after he asked them to surrender after a battle he just lost. You're probably asking, why am I talking about the painting? Please give me a chance, I swear I'm not insane. The painting is probably referring to the Russo-Turkish War. It's basically the Ottomans barging into Europe and it was theirs. The result of this war, on the other hand, wasn't exactly clear. The certified historical sources are as rare as attention span of my generation, so historians are being goofs and not settling on it. That's a really common issue, by the way. There's so many events where we're just speculating because, well, I don't know what happened there. There's not really a piece of paper that says, hey, this happened here, you goofers. Anyway, this painting could be after the siege of a town called Dis. The Cossacks won, the Turks retreated, and that's where you get into the territory I call, what the heck happened here? What does this mean? What is this? Help? Basically, supply became an issue and the war came to a standstill at the end. And then you get to this painting. Look at them all happy and cheerful. I bet the letter they're writing in response is as joyful as, oh my. Why would you say that? What the fuck? The reply is ruthless and funny and goofy. I love it. I want to shove it in my face. Comrade of Satan, footstool of Greeks, nasty glob of spit. This is a piece of art! And they're having fun while writing it as well. This exact version has been exhibited in the State Russian Museum in St. Petersburg. And listen to this. It was brought in there after the freaking Tsar Alexander III bought it for 35,000 rubles, which would be about $500,000 today. Another version is in Kharkiv, Ukraine. There has been a movie about one of the models in the painting, the leader of the Cossacks himself. Numerous mentions are hidden or displayed in video games and other medias. This painting blew up even at the time it was released to the world. The entirety of Ottoman Free World agreed that this painting slaps, and the Cossacks themselves got the seal of approval for being the chads they are. Only if it was real. It's fake. Well, not the painting, of course. I'm colorblind. I can't tell the difference between apple juice and milk. The letter's fake. The main context behind the entire painting is probably forged, and I find that funny and really stupid. And you can learn that from a 5-minute Wikipedia dive. That's it. The Giga Chad Napoleon crossing the Alps on a horse? Nope. Donkey. The famous frog eater himself riding a donkey. The 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt, a Democrat that got his country through World War II in more than 2 whole terms in the office. Even in pictures, people suggest standing near him, even though he and his buddy Winston over there are sitting. Nope. He was nearly completely paralyzed from the waist down. No one would want people to see that our president is in a wheelchair, of course. You see, time and time again, what we were trying to do throughout history is to make people think what you wanted them to think. You would think that propaganda would be an invention of the 20th century. Nope. This painting could be called Turks bad, Ukrainians chat, or even the primitive stinky Ukrainians, kind regards, Russia. That's also one of the theories on why the original first version of the painting is in Russia, because perhaps the wealthy and educated Tsarist nobles wanted to point to the uneducated brutes that they perceived the Cossacks were, so they would manipulate them into wanting to join them. What are the facts that determine that this letter is fake? It might have never existed in the first place. We literally don't have it, not even a copy. We have the translated copies of the letter. We have it in Polish, Russian, Ukrainian, but the original letter is kaput. How do you hear about something like the story behind this painting and still believe it? We have no record of the letter even existing. Was meinst du das, Bruder? Hello? We have no idea where this fight took place. It's just my speculation that it was this place. There's also a bazillion versions that do and do not contain bad boy words. The way Sultan addresses himself to Cossacks is so different with each translation that at this point, I'm surprised it didn't go straight to the spam bin. During the entire stupid 19th century, letters like this were circulating in the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth or even in the Netherlands. They were even translated similarly. You don't need a historian to tell you this. Come on! Hilariously, I could also be wrong, and we can find the original letter stashed away at some oligarch's yacht, and I'll have to take the blame. Who knows? It's a beautiful painting. I love it, don't get me wrong. The forged story behind it is hilarious and interesting, but I bet you look at it different now that you know some goofo made up the story behind it. Why? To make the Ukrainians look good, to make them look bad, to make Russians look good or bad, to make the Ottomans look good or bad, whatever, it worked. They will never teach you this. And by they, I mean the modern school system, whether European or American. Critical thinking really isn't a skill you can just learn in a seminar or some back alley dealer exchange. You have to hone your entire being to the fact that potentially every single fact you consume is fake. That's why I'm here. The school system didn't completely ruin me. The memes did that. But the way everything and everyone is trying to shove life hacks and seminars and bullcrap right up to your face. No, I don't want to learn 10 freaking ways to earn money selling pictures of feet. Du Arschkartoffel! You're being bombarded by so much information from so many sides that you don't get the incentive to actually fact check what the marketing monkeys are throwing at you. Getting a degree in history is basically you learning that every cursed thing you put your hands on needs a source. Everyday goof person lost that, so the corporations and the higher-ups can fill you up with whatever nonsense they want you to believe. The job of a historian really used to be researching and fact-checking events, objects, and people that have some value to us today, but not anymore. The entire profession turned into people kicking and screaming about how the exact same things that are happening right now had insane consequences in the past, and we are not doing anything to stop it. We should be better at this. And I don't mean with just history. This painting is beautiful, and with the conflict sadly going around that area of the world, it's only a matter of time until it's used in another form as a symbol of hope, hate, greed, or humility. But I'm not going there yet. Maybe in the next one. Who knows? Thank you so much for the support on my last video, by the way. I love reading the comments, so don't be shy and let me know if I made a mistake somewhere, or if you have a suggestion of what would you like me to do a Wikipedia dive into next. Goodbye!